stuck in a conflict between two spiritual realms. But how do I make people understand without sounding like I'm insane? But this is a true life story. Vlog with me as I share it with you.
I'm still feeling very low spirited.
It's one old woman that is hiding inside this small body.
Good morning, guys. It's a new week, new vlog. Welcome to this weekly vlog. I wonder if you guys can hear me. Hold on, let me make use of my mic so you guys can hear me. Okay. Okay, I hope this is better. All right, so I don't want to talk too much. I see a very busy week ahead. I just got up now, and it's Tuesday morning right now. This week is going to be very busy. I can see it. So let me start by working out. I'm going to work from home today. I'm not sure if I'm going to document my entire activity for the day, but let's see how this week goes. This is going to be a weekly vlog. So I'm going to start. It's been a long time since I actually filmed my workout session, so I want to just do a few stretches and yoga this morning. All right, so let me take you guys along. I hope that you have a beautiful week and day. All right, let's go.
Alright guys, welcome to today's VLOGTORY. If you've come across any of my VLOGTORY videos before, then you know the drill. But if you haven't, well, a VLOGTORY is simply a combination of story time and my videos, okay? So intermittently in this video, you would hear me telling you stories, and intermittently you would hear the original sound of the vlog, or me just telling you what's going on in the vlog as a way of making you keep up with the vlog. And oh, I invented the word VLOGTORY in case you're wondering. Today's story is insightful, eye-opening, and maybe scary, a little bit scary. So it's a spiritual experience that was shared with me by a mentee. So I have this mentee who's also a client, right? And from time to time I kind of admonish him. So one day during our chat session, I kind of diverted into faith, trying to encourage him to get more spiritual, closer to God. And that is how he shared his story with me. A spiritual story, a spiritual experience. Let me quickly reference a video here because it's kind of connected to today's story. So if you haven't seen my VLOGTORY on the mystery of a flower, this is the card right now on the screen. You can just go and watch it so you can have a better understanding of the story I'm about to share with you today. So now to the story proper. He started by asking me, "Do you smoke?" I said no. Then he went on to ask, "Do you do weed, heroin, cocaine?" And I said no.
There are more than one. That guy directed Brady to this place. Yes, it's just down there somewhere. The same guy, interesting. So nobody sits here anymore.
No, she's not just it's here that
I'm surprised at the videos.
I thought that's a feature that. Since from day one I got my phone.
Okay, but on WhatsApp you can switch. You can switch.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
In case you didn't follow, this is me in the workstation with my team members. We had a team meeting and then we're just chit-chatting. So now this is the next day. I am currently preparing to go on a virtual coaching session with a client of mine who is also a member of my SCA community.
You're muted. Can you unmute yourself?
No, no.
How are you doing? How's your day going? So I'm going to share my screen with you as we go on. At the end of this meeting, I will send you the report sheet. And yeah, just a few documents so that you can always make reference to it. Okay?
That you tampered anything in your settings, right? Have you posted any new video since? When was the last time you posted a new video?
So I'm going to ask you questions. Even though I have reviewed your channel, let's just pretend that I know nothing about your channel. So first of all, what's your channel about? What is your channel niche?
By yourself.
Say that DIY content is vast. There are so many DIYs, right? So now yours is niched down to technology.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's look at your content review. I've told you how creative your content is. Now, we're talking about the quality right now.
Who are your target audience? In terms of demograph, when I say demograph, I mean age range.
Apart from that, there are other things that you need to do, right?
Line. So do you think that if a random person goes to the YouTube search engine to search for content like this to educate them and help them, do you think that your channel will pop up?
I checked about 5 of your videos. You have a separate paragraph after you've written everything. The last paragraph before your hashtag.
Hi guys. I'm feeling I really don't know the best word right now to use to describe how I feel, but I have been disturbed. Okay, earlier today after my coaching session earlier, I got on the call with my boss and it was kind of disturbing, right? And it has put me in a state of mind since then. I'm in a state of limbo. Let me just put it that way, because I am trying to make a decision and I am stuck because I am not ready to take this kind of decision. Okay, so you guys know that I work from home most of the time, right? And it's been very okay for me because I'm able to do other things alongside it. And one of the reasons that has kept me on this job, okay? Because the working style and condition right now is favorable for me. I'm not earning what I deserve to earn, but because of, I don't have to, burn fuel or pay so much Uber fare to the office. I'm like, okay, fine. So suddenly my boss, now wants me to start resuming at the office every day. Now, not just the Ikoyi office, he wants me to be resuming at the mainland office. Guys, if you live in Lagos, then you know what it is like to commute from mainland to island. Like, it is so much stress, and the hassle is just, then talking of the transportation, the Uber fare and everything. So I spoke with him about it and told him that if this is the case, then he has to review my salary. I need a salary raise. This man wasn't having it. So this man wants me to report to the mainland office every day, and he's not willing to give me a salary raise. I've been working for 5 years with this man. Now, I calculated how much. Let's say I'm going to use some numbers, okay, that are not real, okay? So let's say that I earn 1M, for instance. Let's say that I earn 500K, for instance, right? Okay, now I calculated my transportation every day to the office in 1 month. The cost is over 1 million. And then I calculated 2 times in a week, and the cost is around 500K plus, and my salary is 500K. Please, guys, what is my take home? And I explained to this man, I had to do all the calculation, giving him the numbers. This man was not having it. He likes to act very smart. He's an Indian man, so he likes to, gaslight you and all of that. Started to tell me things like, what value have I added in the company since I started working in the company? What revenue have I brought in? What initiative? What idea? What I just didn't want to argue with him, or he said I should go and make a list of it. So at that point in time, all that was in my head was quit, resign. And then I took my laptop and was about to start typing my resignation letter, and my laptop just got stuck. It won't work. It won't come on. It won't do anything. That was the case for like how many? And so the period I was waiting for this laptop come on, I started to make calls, calling my colleagues, calling my friends, family members, to just let them know this is what I'm trying to make it very hard. So I'm at the point where I need to make this really harsh decision, right? And I wanted to get the opinion of friends and family, let them know that I can't do it. This man, I've worked with this man for 5 years, and the 5 years of working with him was not a good. There was no time that I had a good experience working with him. Like, everyone who knew that I worked with this man for this long kept asking me, how did you do it? Nobody has ever worked with this man this long. So at that point, I was like, this man wants me to go. I don't want to go start talking about the things he has been doing, trying to sideline me from my own goal, bringing a new manager to replace me, right? He put somebody as the new content lead. Meanwhile, I'm the current content lead, but he brought somebody else and said this person is now the new content lead. Just imagine. Then he said, my job, I literally see him take my job role and give it to people behind me, just to make me feel redundant. I don't know what I did to this man, but so anyway, he said no, he's just trying to frustrate me to resign, right? I knew that's what he wanted. I know that's what he wants, and if I give it to him, he will feel so happy, right? But I didn't care. I really wanted to just do it. But my damn laptop refused. I don't know, for some reason that laptop just got stuck, hooked and didn't want to work. So when I spoke to a few people, some of my friends said, they said it's a sign that I should just hold on, right? So, and then I thought about it. This man is expecting this thing. If I give it to him, I will be satisfying him. So I spoke to a senior colleague about it, and that lady said she was going to talk to him, and then we can look at this whole thing next month. So anyway, so this colleague of mine said that she would speak with my boss to see if at least, even if I'm going to be resuming at the office, maybe a few days in the week, but that will kick off from next month, and then she also discuss with him about the salary raise for me. So that was the feedback she gave to me, and to be honest, even after she told me that, I was done. Like I've had it to hear my boss. I had made up my mind that the moment my laptop comes up and I'm going to drop the letter. The truth is that because some of my friends and colleagues are asking me, there are two things you should ask yourself. Are you ready? Do you have a backup plan? The truth is that for these two questions, my answer was no. But sometimes we can't be waiting till we're ready, or else we'll never get ready. That's the truth. So anyway, at the end of the day, I have decided that let me sleep over it, and see what happens tomorrow. I'll also pray about it tonight as I go to sleep. So yeah, guys, that's the rant I wanted to just give. I'm going to sleep now, and I'll keep you guys posted with whatever I decide. Okay, all right, guys, bye.
All right, so back to catching up with the story. He asked me those questions, and my answer was no, all true. Okay. Then he said that the reason he asked is because he wants to, first of all, feel safe to be able to share this story with me, and then to be sure that I'm going to understand him, because according to him, it only takes one who has been there to be able to understand. He said that people do not believe his story and he's tired of sharing it. So I said to him, try me.
Morning, guys. So I just got up. I just woke up. I hope this thing is not so noisy. Right? It's Saturday morning, and I'm tired already. Like, I didn't get enough sleep. Last night was a family prayer night, right? And after that, I stayed up to edit a video for my other YouTube channel because it's been forever since I haven't uploaded there. So I ended up going to sleep around 4 a.m. I think, and I'm waking up now at past 9 a.m. I didn't get enough sleep, but I just had to wake up because I have a lot to do today. I'm still feeling very low spirited. I'm trying really hard to, stay happy regardless of what's currently going on and the tough decisions that I am thinking of making like pretty soon, right? So I'm going to today. I want to just quickly clean up my space, right? And after that, I'm going to go grocery shopping. I hope this mic is not making too much noise. I'm going to go grocery shopping. Just a few items I want to get, nothing so much. I'll try to carry you guys along that. Then later today, I have coaching session with two students. Okay, it's one-on-one coaching, not general class. So yeah, and I think I have some outstanding work to do on my laptop. I don't know, today might just be really boring, but well, let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see how it goes. Yeah, so that's it. Basically, that's what my day is going to look like today. Don't go anywhere, stick with me on this vlog, okay? All right, so now I'm going to go take a cup of coffee because, man, the way I'm feeling, if I don't take coffee right now, I won't be able to do all of these things I have just mentioned now, to be honest. I'm going to take a cup of coffee so that I don't want to leave any outstanding things, any outstanding activity, because as you know, I'm now to be going to the office almost every day. So yeah, so I don't want to leave anything outstanding. I have to clear up everything that I have to do domestically. I'll catch you guys.
So this guy went ahead to tell me that he used to be a drug addict and that he has been to the rehab 4 times because he has had relapse 4 times. And then I asked him, when was the last time you were in the rehab? He said, just a few months ago. Oh my God. In that instant, I think I felt a little bit uncomfortable. Okay. So yeah, this is his story. He said his story is more spiritual than physical, that it to take someone who has some level of spirituality to be able to understand what his story is. And then I said, go ahead and share it with me. I promise you I'm going to understand. So this is his story. So it started in the year 2013. He was schooling in Canada. He had friends and roommates who were smoking weed. They were drug addicts and they would always gather to smoke marijuana. According to him, he was never interested in it, so he always gave them their space whenever they had their time. But they were on a mission to make sure that he gets into it. The first time they tried to pressure him into it, according to him, it had no effect on him. And then they told him that it was because he didn't inhale it properly. So they had to go get him. I've forgotten what it's called, but you know the pipe that helps you to really inhale the substance. So they went to get one for him. And I was like, these people were really bent on getting you initiated into this. And he said yes, that they didn't rest until they succeeded in getting him into it. So he said that when he now tried it with the pipe, it was then that he felt it for the first time. And then just like that, he started to want more.
So yeah, as I was saying, I woke up feeling tired. I was tired already, and you can imagine that kind of feeling now. But you're just waking up and you're feeling tired. So I felt this urge to just go back to my bed and sleep.
Guys, I was doing a live stream while I was making this vlog. Talk about multitasking.
But I know that I can't do that because the way things are going on with me right now, I can't even afford to have lazy moments, especially in this month of September. I can't have lazy moments at all. I have to work. So that was why I had to just try my best to boost my energy. So I took a cup of coffee, right? Because I can't afford to be lazy today. Can't really. I have a lot to do today, right? And after this chores I'm doing right now, I'm going to go grocery shopping. I don't have anybody that will do it for me. I have to do it. It's just a loss. Trying to keep up with work, with business, and then taking care of yourself again. Sometimes I just feel lazy. Like I noticed I have lost so much weight in the last few days because last week and this week was a lot for me. Too much work from the office and everything. So yesterday the outfit I wore to the office, I was literally swimming in it, and all my colleagues were like, "You've lost weight, you've lost weight, you've lost weight, you've lost weight." I work out a lot too, but in the last 2 weeks now, I have to reduce the way by which I work out because I noticed that I lost so much weight, and there's no way you work out without losing more weight. So I decided not to. I decided to slow down with the workout. A lot has been going on with me.
So let's continue our story. So he progressed from smoking weed, he became an addict, that he progressed into taking other type of drugs. According to him, he has taken almost all types of drugs.
Okay, so guys, I am done cleaning and I want to head out for grocery shopping right now. I just want to apply my sunscreen and have a quick breakfast or brunch because it's already afternoon. Before leaving. Okay, so let me apply sunscreen because I'm going to work and it's already sunny. It's already sunny. I didn't realize the mic wasn't close to my face, close to my mouth. I said let me apply sunscreen because I'm going to take a walk. I like walking when I'm going for grocery shopping because that's just one of the ways I get to exercise or I get to practice walking. So yeah, it's not far from my estate actually, so that's why I'll walk and then I'll jump on a bus when I get to my estate gates, and then before you know what's happening, I'm already in the market or the supermarket. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick brunch, just oats anyway, nothing much. Alright.
So as we were saying, need I say that I am sorry that the vlog aspect of this video keeps taking over the story part of this video, but don't worry, I think we have enough time in this vlog. Okay, the idea is for you to be able to keep up with the vlog as well as keep up with the story. Okay. So, as a result of his addiction, he found himself moving from one country to the other. He moved from Canada to the UK, from the UK to the US. His parents were well off, so they could afford to keep moving him from one country to the other just to find a way to help him out of his situation. But it only got worse because every country that he moved to, he kept on finding a way to connect with his type of people. And so his addiction got worse, and then they had to bring him back to Nigeria. So let's talk about the real point of this story. This person told me that he has been in two realms in this world. The realms of which we all know we exist in, and a different spiritual realm which we are not aware of. Okay, so I'm taking a walk. The sun is out, but it's not so harsh. But in case it gets too harsh, I have this umbrella. Okay, I feel like I've lost so much weight. See the way I'm looking so petty. Nobody will know that it's one old woman that is hiding inside this small body. It is well. Oh, it's been one hell of a season or era for me. Okay, so all right, let's get to the market. Okay, see ya. How much for this? How much for this pear?
Banana, watermelon, cucumber, this thing, apple for 1,000. Which watermelon? Which can?
How much for the pear?
Pear, 5. Hey, for 1,000.
This pear does not look. Don't look good at all. You don't sell them 200. Have you opened this thing and no good? What's it go happen? You don't sell them 200.
So now,
if I give you 500 naira and I can't go house, this thing no good. What's it I go do? I go do anything. For this economy.
Come back for me. I will give you another.
I don't feel waste money like that. So. Give me change. I don't give you 5,000 naira now.
I won't collect change.
What's the worry? Make I not come your shop again. Ha! I want for you. I don't understand you. Keep this thing for me, I beg.
Okay.
I'll come back to pick it. My customer line there for front there, but I started to buy from your hand last week. Now you won't come. They come, Jerry. So according to him, whenever he takes the marijuana and he's on another level, that he sees himself in a different realm that we don't see. That the thing is that it makes him appear or behave like someone who is insane, but he knows that that was his reality. Now he doesn't know how to explain to people that this thing is happening to me and it doesn't seem real to you, but it's actually real. Like there's a reality that is not real, but technically it is real in that moment to him. So he was trying to explain to me that whenever he's in that mode, he hears voices instructing him to do things, and that he just finds himself doing things. And when he tries to explain to people, and in the eyes of people, in the eyes of the normal human being, he starts to appear like a mad person. He made references to movies, musicals that he was listening to at that point in time that made things even worse, that made him feel that that was an actual reality. So he said that voices, he could just be sitting down somewhere and a voice will tell him something, that this thing is going to happen right now, and instantly it happens. That it was insane. Like all of them that were in that whole marijuana thing, community or society or cult, whatever it is called, they have a way of communicating. Like they know things, they see things, they could read minds. Like voices will come and tell them that this person is coming to you now, this person will say this thing, and it will happen instantly. That it was crazy. It's enough to make someone go mad. So he said that he lost touch with reality. By reality, he means our own reality. So he lost businesses, he lost relationships because of his own reality, because of what he was going through at the time. Taking marijuana, according to him, opened his spiritual eyes to see the universe. And then he found himself in a quest of wanting to understand the universe. So this is one of the reasons why he kept going back to take marijuana, because whenever he's out of the mode, he doesn't get any visions, he doesn't hear voices. But whenever he takes it, he finds himself hearing voices, he sees things. So guys, I'm back. I just got back in, and this is currently 4:25 p.m. and I left around 2:20, 2:30 thereabouts. So I spent 2 hours on this errand. Oh my god. I came back with an Uber, and this is all that I got. Okay, so I'm going to have to. It's funny how when you say that you don't intend to get too many items, and then you still end up buying a lot and spending some. When I checked my balance, I was so surprised with what was left. And I was asking myself, how? What did I buy? But look at this now. This is a lot. Okay, I'm super tired. I'm going to try to unpack this and make food and then freshen up to get ready for my other activities for the day. Okay, see you guys. Gotcha. So as I was saying, he's existing in both realities. And he's seeing that he's in our own reality and in another reality and at the same time. And these two realities are working together. So he said he doesn't really get it till now, that how things that are happening in that other reality are kind of connected to this reality, because he's like in between both of them. He's seeing these things happen. Like from our own reality, for instance, you could just be walking on the street and see a dog pass or bite somebody, or just see an accident happen. That is our own reality. We saw it in that instance. But in his own reality, he first of all, he hears voices, sees things, and then it now collides with our own reality. Alright guys, so let's take a break and catch up with the vlog, okay? So you don't miss out on it, alright? So you can see that I did my cleanup, my house chores, went grocery shopping, came back, had dinner. Right now I'm having a coaching session with 2 of my clients, okay? It was initially scheduled for 7 p.m. earlier, but we couldn't meet up. None of us could meet up with time, so we had to move it to 10 p.m. After now, you're going to see a video of a dance workshop event that I attended. So I'm going to allow you enjoy it before we come back to the story, okay?
Lovely. Without saying that shit again. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We play football. Let's show that everybody. Let's show that pay. Let's show that pay. Let's show that pay. Let's show that pay. So they get down with you. I see you. Hello, somebody. Hello. 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 Hi. Hey. Hello. Hello. Last one. Let's say that. Hold that. Take it on. Hold that. Hold that. Take it on. Oh yeah. Hey. Thank you for coming. Love you all. Okay, so let me just keep saying all the fine names. Starting from this banner. First of all, I want to thank Online Radio for showing up every year, every time we call. And he's so amazing. These guys are actually amazing. Next is Presta.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the dance videos. Before I continue the story, let me give you a brief of what the remaining section of this vlog looks like. So it's a Sunday morning and I'm making Sunday food. After that, I'll be receiving a guest from Salsa and then we're going to play games and practice Salsa. Please try to watch the video as you listen to the story, okay? And don't forget to hit the like buttons if you haven't. Okay, so let's go back to our story. So he was sent to the rehab for 2 reasons. 1, he was addicted. 2, he started to act like a mad person because the voices kept giving him instructions to do things and he had to do those things. And when he does them, he appears like a mad person to the normal human being. So I asked him, what happens if you decide not to do those things? He said there are punishments awaiting you if you don't do what the voices ask you to do. So for this reason, he kept doing things that appeared insane. For instance, one day the voice told him to go in front of his brother's wife and take off his pants. So he went straight to where his brother's wife was sitting, took off his pants, took off his boxers, and revealed his manhood to the woman. Mind you, this was not in a private setting. It was in a living room where everyone was seated just having a normal conversations and watching TV. And then he just came from nowhere and stripped down. Other times, the voice would tell him to run from one building to another or from room to room inside a house. So to other people, he would appear mad, and it was in times like this that he was sent to the rehab. His family had to take him to the rehab. I know what you'll be thinking right now. Even me, I thought the same thing. Like, of course, that's what mad people do. Bro, you were mad, that's why you were taken to the rehab. But he claims that he wasn't mad. And guess what? After having this conversation with him, after thinking deeply about this thing, I realized that truly, this guy may not have been mad. Truly, there are realms in this world, and it's possible that he could exist in 2 realities. Now, let's talk about this plant called marijuana. If you watch that video that I referenced earlier, then you realize that this plant is actually a spiritual plant that exists on its own. It was created. It exists in this universe for reasons, spiritual reasons. So if you take it when you are not supposed to take it, then you could find yourself doing things that you don't understand. I believe that there are realms in this world, but I also believe that there's time for everything, okay? You might find yourself in a realm where you are not supposed to be at a particular point in time, but that doesn't mean you are insane. But yes, you might need to get a rehab or a stronger force of spirituality to get out of it.
To talk to them about the ups and downs a long time ago. They keep trying to
Surprises me. I'm not ungrateful.
dance with his parents, and one of his biggest fears happened.
Thank God. Thank Jesus.
No,
I hope they beat him too.
Beat who?
This Syrian this police guy.
Who is this?
I mean, sometimes like
Who is this? This is our country, Nigeria.
sometimes it's like very good to just to be. I feel like it's been working for me because like when I watch my video, I'm like, see that like, things actually look good. And the guy that I danced with on the video that I posted, when I was watching the video, like I actually watched that video over and over again, like every single clip that was made of me and him, because it wasn't like a complete clip. Do you guys? So every time I watch, I'll watch myself, then I'll go back, watch him. I also noticed that he did it that day, even though he was like dancing.
Which of the guys?
One of my sisters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Okay, I think I will.
I noticed that he also like did the head thing, like he just do like this. I've also noticed Esther doing something like this. So I'm like, okay, if I cannot do like this, maybe I can also do like this. But if I got to that head, the body will be like,
Before I registered, hey, God. You see this one?
You see, that drug called marijuana or weed or cannabis, whatever it's called, is not supposed to be taken casually. That is why when people take it anyhow, it's called abuse. Before you take it, a ritual is supposed to be performed. A prayer is supposed to be uttered. It's supposed to be rolled in cigarette or a certain kind of pipe, and it should be passed around as a ritual. But our youth of these days, they don't even know that. So back to his experience. He said that in the other realm, he always found himself in zones. In fact, that there were zones where you should be and zones where you shouldn't be. They were like lines in between each other. And so he was always finding himself always falling into the wrong zone, and it kept him in circles because he needed to finish on a particular zone, finish a race sort of, but he was always finding himself falling backwards. So he kept him in a circle. He said he kept on trying to figure out the universe. He said that those voices will tell you things that makes you feel you are either a god or you are the devil. That those are the two things. When you are in that realm, you think you are either a god or you are a devil.
Did you just sing that? Okay.
So in his own story, they made him feel he was a devil. He said something happens, there were signs, and when the signs were confirmed, he said, okay, I'm the devil. And it didn't help that he was listening to one of Kanye West's music at that point in time that tells you that you are a devil. Then again, he said he had an experience with his girlfriend where he told her that he thought about killing her because he was also listening to a Kanye West music at that point in time when he was in the other realm. And the title of that song was I Thought About Killing You. And he seriously told his babe that he wants to kill her. The girl left him because, of course, he was acting insane. According to him, that was a love language that he understood at that point in time. And he said that was a love language for Kanye West. Kanye West, we all know, has a history of bipolar disorder. Then he referenced a movie, Stranger Things. He said that in that realm, the voice kept on telling him that demon in Stranger Things was coming for him. So he was so scared. He was always afraid whenever he's out of the realm, and in real reality, he could not watch the movie. So this goes to tell us that the kind of songs and movies that we listen to have spiritual impact in our lives, but we don't know.
Can I put it on that?
Hey, God.
He referenced a lot of movies. Most of all these sci-fi movies that we watch, that goes to tell that there is a lot that is going on in this world that we are very ignorant to. And to be honest, after seeing this conversation with this guy, I've been thinking, not just because of the conversation I've had with him.
For using that song that sounds like a but I don't comment, I was like,
But he's looking for money now.
of course.
No, if someone out of the
Yes. Thank you.
You can move it closer to you.
Thanks.
Ever since I've grown in my spirituality, there are so many questions that run through my head. But don't worry, I'm not going to start making inquiries, looking for findings that will take me to the wrong direction. Because I know that it's this kind of things that take people to the wrong paths when they are looking for answers that they cannot understand. You can always get your answers or get your peace by communicating with God one-on-one, directly. You don't need to go and start reading strange books, spiritual books, meeting more spiritualists somewhere or sorcerer or whatever they are called.
This is not looking good.
It's time for the game. For the podcast to fall.
This cannot fall. I mean, not right now. Not after I showed you that one.
Okay, we'll soon be ending this story, but let's keep up with the vlog a bit. You can see the game is becoming really tough. So who is going to end this game? Let's see. I never knew I was going to enjoy Jenga game like this. It was my first time playing it, and trust me guys, it's fun.
Congrats. It's time for good.
Can I use my two hands to support? Must be just one hand? Using your two hands. See, this is about. Just let it fall already. Hey. You're using two hands. What are you doing? I'm not using two hands now. See, you're holding the other hand. Not like this.
Yes.
Okay. So let's do it.
I want to do this.
Now that
Let me do this. Okay.
oh, you took it too far. How good you not kill me?
I want to learn. You see that one in particular? I want to learn this.
Yeah, so just do like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So it's like side. You know when you do like this? 1, 2, 3. Then you know 5, 6, 7. Then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Just be adding styling. Then before you know it.
So I want to know how.
Okay, just do like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So you know how you like do your body? Just go like this. You know, like your body is moving like this. So I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, you're like 5, 6, 7. You now go 1, 2, 3. So it's like the same way. So your body is like going like this. So you now go. Do you get? I mean, how is that supposed to be? Yeah, something like this. Now, you get so. It's like you're pulling something like drawing your body like this. So
Okay.
and then you now go 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's like you're doing hairbrush
From
you get?
bottom to the.
Yes. So it's like side basic, but then you're like adding mambo to it. You get just.
Hey.
I can't like my body is already. It's still like side thingy, but before you know, we are like doing like this.
Okay.
See, I watch these videos and they do it so good. By the time you now try to do it,
To be feeling like you're doing that.
let me show you a video.
And oh, I almost forgot this part of his experience. So he referenced a movie, another movie, The Jumper. I don't know if you guys have seen it. He referenced that movie, a scene that happened in that movie that it happened to him. He said he doesn't know how to convince people that this thing happened to him, that he saw a huge man punching him. And then he was screaming, telling people that, see, this man, are you not seeing him? He's hitting me. And people were holding him down, telling him, we can't see anybody. But there the man was. He said he can swear in his life that that man was there punching him. But nobody could see the man.
Yeah, just as if yeah.
Describe it now. You know that's what actually helps.
This is awkward.
Don't worry, say it. Say it now.
You're talking about saying, no, it's not you. Like it's the dance itself. Even doing it like it's weird. You're like, I'm coming. I can't even remember it again. Oh, I'm coming.
Like someone told me this morning, I'm trying to learn how to do multiple tones, right?
Okay.
So, I think it's Bob that said that he saw somewhere in either in YouTube or something that you just do pretend like you are pressed. So you don't take large steps when you are smalling. So when you have that mindset, it actually did register when you told me that. So when you have that mindset that just hold your two legs like you are pressed. So while you turn, you are going like this. You understand? So they are taking tiny steps. So things like that can actually help you. So just like what you said, as well as you are teaching something like exactly. So if you have like some kind of picture in your head to associate with the dance, it works better.
Even this one that when they say open break to do like this, it took a while. So there are times that when you're dancing, you now do like they'll be like act as if you're picking something from the shelf and then you're dropping. You're picking something from the shelf, you're dropping. And let's say 3 years ago, but I'm sorry, it's not.
Oh yeah, now let's start. What is the on there? Anyway, the camera is capturing the camera down.
Say content creator.
Yeah, purr.
Paper.
Purr.
Yeah, come on. Let's do this thing.
Okay, guys, I hope you're keeping up with the vlog. Okay, so as you saw or you didn't see, well, I lost the Jenga game, but it's understandable since it was my first time, right? So now you can see in the video, myself and my friends, we are practicing salsa styling. She's very good at this. She has been dancing for years now. Me, I am barely a year old as far as I'm concerned when it comes to consistency. So she's teaching me some styling basic, what we call styling and shines in salsa is where you have to, like, spread your hands, do some, beautiful stuff with your legs, footworks and hands. That's basically styling. In that part, you don't really need to dance with a partner. So those are the parts, because during socials, right, there's always a time or an interlude in the music where your partner leaves you to just do your styling, your freestyle. So that's where this part comes in. And I am not really good. I don't know so much styling and shines. So I told her that she should teach me a few of them before she leaves. So that's what you see right now in the video. Now back to our story. Let's conclude, okay? So the thing is this: how has this affected this friend of mine? This experience, how has it affected him? Well, it has affected him socially and spiritually, because when it comes to spirituality, I think he's still kind of confused, okay? And then socially, he doesn't associate with people anymore. He wants to be by himself. According to him, he's still trying to figure out this whole thing, that there's still a lot to this world that people don't understand. According to him, all of those things were real. He made references to all of the times when he was in that realm, the things that he wrote on his tweets on Twitter, now X. And then, he said that the times that he was, out of place in presence of his families, that they all recall times like that, that if it did not exist, how come they are able to register it? I told him, of course it does exist, but then they are, in their own eyes, they were used to it because you've been performing. So to them, you are not just normal, something's wrong with you, you need a mental care. And then that's how they just see it. That's just it, basically. So he still has questions, like, for instance, the times that he was in that realm, those voices had told him to go and write some things on his social media, and then he went and he wrote them. And now that he's out of that whole trance or whatever it's called, he goes back to his social media and still sees the things that he wrote there. So he's like, why would someone tell him that that does not exist, that that wasn't real, that he was hallucinating? Because that's what people told him. That's what he was told in the hospital, right? Then he talked about how voices will tell him to go, will tell them, not just him and the rest of them that will be in that whole thing, that whole mix-up, right? Tell them to go to social media and reach out to a particular person, or tell them that somebody is going to DM them, a stranger, a total stranger, DMs them, and then they start communicating like they've known themselves for years. That it happens. That these things have been happening. I mean, it's really crazy. I'm not even going to lie. After that conversation with him that day, I felt a little, uneasy. Like, I'm not one to be scared, right? But I think I felt a little discomfort. I don't want to say it's fear, right? So I was I couldn't sleep, to be honest, because I kept on thinking, like, so all of my thoughts just came out in a dream. That's how I was dreaming and seeing myself in a dream world, trying to figure out realm and universe. Funny, right? But yeah, the bottom line to this thing is that, these things are real. They do exist. We need to stop being ignorant. We need to have a spiritual connectivity to the creator of the universe, so that you don't get mixed up or caught up in these things, okay? So now, somebody saying that he has experienced the universe, he said things like, there's a way they calculate it, 2D, 3D, the way they refer to this world, and now this person is not somebody who is like a voodoo practitioner, or something, all his experience, everything that he's telling me, that he shared with me, were just from smoking marijuana. It was from smoking weed. Simple. That was how he got exposed. His spiritual eyes opened up to all of these things. And now he's now saying that most people are ignorant. Christians are ignorant. Their eyes are not open to what is really going on in this world. Just the way some people who are atheists, or let me not say not atheists, I mean people who serve one deity or the other. Is it deity or deity? Yeah, so these deity worshippers, right? They'll come and tell you different things that we Christians, we think that we know it all, but we don't know it all, because they decide to seek answers through another path, right? And then they got exposed to things that they probably were not supposed to see. God has a reason why he kept us on earth. And yes, there is life after this earth. There's life after death. Why can't you wait until we get to that point? For your spiritual eyes to be open, communicate with God. Yes, there are things, there's a dark side to this world. There's a reason why the Bible forbids us from engaging in substance abuse, taking drugs, getting drunk to the point of losing your senses, because truly there are realms and we are supposed to remain in a particular realm. Okay, if you want to get to be spiritually cautious, communicate with God. God will open your eyes spiritually to all of these things in the way that it should be, in the right time, in the right manner, not in the way that it becomes too much for your brain to handle or for your mental capability to be able to carry. Okay.
Let's deep ourselves. I didn't want to let you know.
So to end the story part of this vlogtory, I'll leave us with a food for thought. The people you see on the street, the mad people that you see on the street without clothing, with scattered hairs and without having their baths, what do you think? Do you think those people are really mad, or they just exist in another realm, having voices control them, telling them what to do, telling them not to shower, telling them to take off their clothes? What if there's another realm that they exist in? Okay, what if they are in their own reality and then they are seeing us as the mad people, as the people who are not sane? If you go and Google marijuana or cannabis on Google, it will tell you that it is a psychoactive drug. Okay. Now, what if psychoactive actually means normal to the people who we refer to as psycho? Think about it. Alright guys, with this I have come to the end of this vlogtory. I hope you enjoyed this story and also enjoyed watching the vlog. And have you liked this video yet? Please give it a thumbs up if you haven't, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Enjoy the end of the vlog, okay? Thank you for watching and listening, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Goodbye, darling. Yes, baby. Ooh. Damn, girl. Yes, baby. You're so silly. Yeah. Yeah, same here. Bye.